Welcome back, Cotter fans, to a new season. Could this finally be the year? Who knows? Lineups are reverting back to what they used to be. And I'm going to stop at the All-Star break and check All-Stars and division standings, but this is going to be a quick sim. Not quite the last dance yet because we still got 3 years left on our contracts, but the last dance for tonight for sure, and we're definitely not playing the whole playoff run tonight if we can actually advance for once. Probably one playoff series, but we will sim the season. Here we go. Why do we not have a valid pitching rotation game? Because Pablo and Van Escobar. Let me fix this. Let's get Dade Pitchford to this spot. Ingram here. Handel with Reed here. Keefe. Go to here. All right. On to the All-Star break we go. There's an opening day win, and there's a game 2 loss, and a bunch of losses in a row. There's some wins. Cotter's 11-7. Okay. Decent start to the year. I like this start. Cotter's playing good ball. There's a big losing streak, though. Not a good month of May for the Cotters after a good April, but here's a much better June. Cotter's starting to cook now. Here they come, 4-game sweep. We don't do trades. Garrett Mitchell to the Yankees. Brady is thrilled. And we are at the All-Star break. Home run derby. Brady Lang is in it with 28 bombs. 59-38. Cotters have a 7-game lead in the division. There we go. It's much more like it, Cotters. All-Stars. Tosk is the starter. Rourke is in the All-Star game again as well, and that is it. No Ingram this year. Brady Lang is an All-Star. Sal Frelick, man, what a ball player. Am I right, Brady? 1,043 OPS for Frelick. He's gone deep 21 times. Isn't that awesome, Brady? And that's it for position. Oh, Kieran Tawari's an All-Star. I believe that's his first. Wow, has he been good. Him and Brady Lang have been MVP caliber so far. Brady Lang, 1,047 OPS. We'll check the numbers after the season. But those two have been elite. Let's get to September and September call-ups. And there's like 8 straight losses out of the All-Star break. That's one way to just completely collapse. My God, what a joke. What are you fucking doing? How many straight losses can you take? We're going to choke out of a playoff spot. My God. And there's a sweep. There's finally some winning. There's a winning streak. 78-60, still a 6-game lead, thank God. Nearly completely choked as Devi Garcia got claimed off waivers. Rest in peace, he's gone. So Jonathan Cannon will have to be our guy this year. Anyway, Cotters should clinch the division by about here, if all goes well. And finally get back to the division series, and they're losing. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up. The Tigers must have won like 50 in a row. Look at this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wins in a row for Detroit to take the lead in the division. Who has it worse? Who has it worse? Who has it worse? It's a big sweep, though, by Cotterville, as this division is tied. Where do we stand in the wild card? Very safely a wild card team, at least. Red Sox series, they lose it. Tigers lead the division by a game. Cotters lose. How did the Tigers do? They won. Tigers clinch the division. You got to be shitting me. You got to be shitting me. An awful second half. Terrible September by the Cotters after they lost 7 in a row out of the All-Star break. The Tigers won 13 in a row. And they win the division after the Cotters led by 6 games. No one has it worse. Who has it worse than Cotterville? I can't fucking believe how feeble that is. We were on pace for like close to 100 wins. We win 88. Just insanity. All right, numbers check. Holvey, 263, 313, 429, 743 OPS, 25 homers, 80 RBIs. Decent season, 3.8 WAR for Holvey. Tim Wallace, very down. What the hell, Tim? What the hell? He's just straight up bad this year. 239, 315, 395, 710 OPS, 22 homers, 55 RBIs. 3.2 WAR. Chopped it below in half of last year. What the hell happened, Tim? Meanwhile, MVP candidate Brady Ling, 293, 87, 566, 952 OPS, 37 bombs, 93 RBIs, 8.5 WAR for the second straight year. I don't know why Tim's hitting second anyway. James Kennedy, down year. He's fallen down. Still homered 32 times with 87 RBIs, but 243, 322, 424, 747 OPS. He hasn't played well the last couple years. Troy Williams, bit of a bounce back, 254, 351, 413, 764 OPS, homered 21 times, 76 RBIs, 1.5 WAR. Kieran Tawari, though, have a breakout year. 298, 380, 523, 903 OPS, 29 homers, 98 RBIs, 4.3 WAR. We're going to make a flip of Tim and Kieran for the playoffs because we need to. Adam Price was terrible. 221, 728 OPS, 24 homers, 58 RBIs. Just wasn't very good. Joel Salin, actually good player now. 274, 359, 490, 849 OPS, 21 homers, 70 RBIs, and a 4.4 WAR season. We'll move him up a little bit. He has turned it around his career. And Caleb Cotter, have yourself a year. 262, 791 OPS, 19 bombs, drove in 63 runs, 5 WAR for Caleb. As Jackson Rydell, 276, 348, 407, 755. Only 4 homers. He's just not hitting for power anymore. And Theo Coley is not getting it done whatsoever. We're going to have to take him out of the lefty lineup and replace him with Joel, because at least you're getting defense from Joel. Joel is back. Jordan Elliott, noodle bat, 12 steals, the usual. Fatty is terrible at baseball. We all knew that, though. Newsflash to absolutely nobody. He's fat and bad. On to the pitching rotation. Let's get the guys back to where they need to be. Handel is not a setup man. Anyway. Tosk, solid year. 214 innings at 348 ERA. Ball struck out 200. Not great, though. Rourke, similar boat. Solid, not anything special. Terry, decent, not anything special. Amari was just straight up bad. And Pablo and Van Escobar has a career 4.65 ERA. He's just straight up terrible. Jack Youngman, 154 innings, basically a 6th starter for the Cotters, and was okay. Dade Pitchford, same. 67 innings, a decent ball. Everyone's just mid in this bullpen. Farmer actually is just terrible. The whole bullpen is awful. My God, is there a trusted arm in this pen? Tyson sucked. Keefe was awful. Handel Chapo's the only trusted arm in the damn pen. 2.92 ERA. Reed, I guess, also can be relied upon. He had a good season. And Evan Ingram is just kind of blew 8 saves. Can't trust his ass in the playoffs, so I don't know who the hell to trust in the pen. Yikes. Cotters are going to head to Yankee Stadium. Let's check the league leaders, Tosk and War. I'm not going to go through these. No one really cares, do they? No MVP candidates. Tosk finishes second in the Cy Young. Sal Frelick second in the batting title race. Am I right, Brady? Good player, huh? Rick Rourke wins a Gold Glove. Anyone else? No. Okay. On to Yankee Stadium. Tosk versus Cade Povich in a wild card series. Can the Cotters finally show up in the playoffs? Yankee Stadium rocking. Going to be a tall order, but then again, the Cotters had a home wild card series last year and got swept, so maybe they need to get out of there, and they'll actually show up as the lefty Cade Povich on the hill for New York. Here we go. Leadoff single, Sam Holvey. Second and third, nobody out in the first. They're loaded for Troy, fielder's choice, and they don't score. Here we go again. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Here we fucking go again. Toss can't throw a strike. Works around that, but the offense is just going to suck. There's a leadoff double by Rydell. Surely they'll score him. The fat ass got a hit. You better score here. 3-run homer, Brady Lang. Thank God. Thank God. You could not waste Fatty getting a hit. Strikeout, ground out. 3-0 Cotters. Toss just doesn't have great command so far. First and third, 2 outs. Caught stealing. Austin Cotter has shown up. He wants it here in the postseason. Did strike out in the last inning, but we won't mention that. And we're tied. Garrett Mitchell. Garrett Mitchell, 3-run homer. Cotters just can't hold a lead to save their lives in the postseason. The runner-up for Cy Young gives up a 3-run homer, and he can't throw a fucking strike. They're loaded. Base hit, 5-3. Have yourself an outing, Tosk. Not, you suck. Fatty is the tying run, and sure enough, he doesn't come through. Dade Pitchford coming in the game. Cotters need 3 here in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. Leadoff double, Sam Holvey. Lang ground out. Wallace ground out. Kennedy strikeout. Cotters don't score. And it's 7-3 Yankees. Here we fucking go again. Leadoff single. First and second. Rydell fielder's choice. First and third. We're going to jump in and watch. Need runs here. Have to have runs here in the top of the 8th. Need multiple. Need a 3-run homer. It's 1-0 on Joel Salin against the righty. He did not go. Thank you, ump. Just realized it's Yohan Duran pitching here in the 8th inning. Great. Who has it worse? 2-0 on Joel. Could use a huge swing here, and he just couldn't get there on 100. Swing and a miss. Nasty curveball. And it's 2-2. 2-2 to Joel. Wow, that splitter got a lot of plate, and he got a piece of it. Must have been sitting 100-mile-an-hour fastball on that. 2-2 pitch. Foul. There was 100, and he was out in front of it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The new Cotter manager is in disbelief. Randy Rodriguez is in. Oh, hell nah. Hell nah is this fat lard hitting here. Adam Price, why don't you take the at-bat? Thank God I realized that in time. Saved from Fatty hitting in the biggest spot of the season. Thank you, ump. We're owed like 4 of those calls. Please just don't make us hear the fucking siren, Price. Inside, ball 2. Let's get the tying run up as Sam Holvey playoff clutchness. There is a fastball, and not sure what Price was looking for. And he got him. Cotters don't score. What do you fucking know? The Cotters don't score. Here's Handel Chapo. Caleb coming in the game to catch. And Handel Chapo is going to just give up some insurance here, or not. Cotters need 4, but they got the top of the order. Base hit. Base hit. Here we go, Cots. Closer time. And it is Jojo Romero. But the Cotters have the first 2 guys on. Can they finally come through in the postseason? It's Feeble Wallace hitting into a double play. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. First pitch he sees is a 6-4-3. I mean, I've never seen a more feeble group of players in my life. I don't know how you can be this feeble. As Kennedy does score a run, but it's not enough. Would have liked to see a real at-bat by your 3-hole hitting center fielder there. The real loser of this game was Tosk's feeble bitch ass. Unfortunately, Lang actually showed up. But the Cotters are in a familiar spot. They got to win 2 in a row. And surely Connor Rourke will show up, right? Tim Wallace, you are moved out of the 3-hole, sir. Win or go home for the Cotters. This usually ends well for them. Not. You got a shitty pitcher on the hill in Josiah Gray. Let's do some damage. Start fast. There's a 2-out double to Wari. And now Rourke walks the leadoff hitter. Thank you, Caleb Cotter. And Rourke gets through the inning, 0-0. There's a walk for Tim Wallace. Adam Price walks. Caleb Cotter, 2-run double. It's 2-0 Cotters. And immediately, Connor Rourke throws a meatball. It's 2-1. I mean, immediately. Cotters go down feebly there. See if Rourke can lock in. He can. Leadoff walk, Troy Williams. Walk for Joel Salin. They're loaded for Caleb. We're going to watch this at bat. Caleb Cotter, loaded with 1 out. Chance to really jolt some life into this Cotter team. The pitch from Gray is up high, ball 1. And that's up high, ball 2. 2-0 on Cotter with the bases loaded, and he swings and was out in front of the fastball, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss at the Cotter. Please do not strike out here. That one crushed the center, and it's going to hang up and be caught. Run will score, but who has it worse than Cotterville? 104 miles an hour off the bat and caught. Unlucky for Caleb. But he does do a job and extends the Cotter lead to 3-1. Brings up Sam Holvey. Would love another one here. There's a slider in there for a strike. That one in the air to center. Playable. Cotters get one run out of the inning. Just not good enough. Simply not good enough. Let's see if Rourke can pick up the offense here and really lock down this Yankee lineup. Surely he'll have a shutdown inning, right? He does, actually. It's a miracle. One out walk to Wari. Kennedy to the plate now as Josiah Gray gets chased from the game. Let's go, Rourke. First and second, nobody out. Fielder's choice, first and third, one out. Strikes out Volpe. Attaboy Connor Rourke. That's clutch pitching. Tim Wallace leadoff single. First and second, one out. Caleb, double play ball. And Nolan Jones goes yard. It's 3-2. And Rourke starting to lose it here. Does get through the sixth, though. And Sam Holvey with some insurance. A solo homer. First and second, one out. Troy Williams, 3-run bomb. And finally the Cotter offense comes through with a clutch hit to extend their lead. Surely the bullpen can't blow a 5-run lead, right? Pitchford in to face the two lefties. First and second, one out. Now a righty needs to come in. Farmer. 7-3, 7-5. Surely we're not going to blow a 5-run lead, right? I mean, you got to be kidding if you blow this one. First and second, one out for Lang. First and third, two outs. Tawari with a huge hit. Needed that after the 3-run inning for New York. Big time. Handel Chapo to face the lefty pocket. How about a 1-2-3 or not? Please get out of it. He can't. It's 8-6. We are going to have to sweat in the ninth, because why not? 2-out walk Salem. Let's see if we can swipe a bag. We do. Adam Price ground out. Who's pitching? Who the fuck is pitching right now? Youngman's season was mid. Tyson sucked. Keefe was just terrorism. Reed was actually good. Nate Reed is your closer here in the ninth. Top of the Yankee order. Line out for Volpe. Fly out for Grissom. 1 out away from the first Cotter playoff win in a long fucking time. At least 4 years. As Reed fires in a strike. Just get one more out, Nathan. Nathan or Nathaniel, whatever the fuck your name is. One more strike. 0-2 pitch is low. Do not let the tying run come up. That's up high, 2-2. That one ripped foul. Jones stays alive. Swing and a miss, and the Cotters have done it. They've won a playoff game for the first time in 4 seasons. And we will have a game 3. Nate Reed locks it down with a stress-free 9th inning, wouldn't you know? And Connor Rourke was fantastic. 8 runs for the Cotter offense gets it done, and we will have a game 3. And it will be Greg Terry on the hill against Cliff Hedger in a win or go home Game 3 from Yankee Stadium. Here we go. Can the Cotters finally do it? Can they get a playoff win or a playoff series win and go back to the ALDS? Watching now. Biggest Cotter viewership. Wow, Cliff Hedger was him. Of course. Of course this guy is good. Oh boy, here we go, offense. Let's go. Leadoff walk, Holvey. 2-run homer, Brady Lang. There's your fucking ERA, Hedger. You suck. Big start for the Cotters, Brady Lang. And Terry's got a 2-run lead to work with and gets a double play ball in the first. Price leadoff walk. Top of the order, back up. Lang walks. Tawari ground out. Leadoff walk for the Yanks. And we're tied. 2-run double, Garrett Mitchell. He has killed the Cotters in this series, and it's 3-2 Aaron Judge. Kennedy leadoff double. Got to score him. First and third, 2 outs for Price. Base hit. How does no one score? How does no one score? How does nobody score? I mean, what the hell? Leaves it up to Caleb. Inside ball 1. Top of the third, already some drama here. One and one on Cotter. Up high, 2-1. There's nowhere to put him.
2-1.
Right down the middle with a 4-seamer, and he couldn't hit it. Oh boy, that was nasty. Great work by Caleb to get a piece and stay alive. Here's that fucking siren. Gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Unbelievable. Right down the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. Second run is coming around third. Throw will go to third. Cotter's lead. Caleb Cotter. 2 out, 2 strike, 2-run single. Cotters have the lead in the third. Clutch swing of the bat from the Cotter catcher. This team feels a little bit different this playoffs. They're loaded again for Lang. Let's go, Lang. He's got a 2-run homer and a walk. What does he have in store for his third at bat? That one popped up. Judge coming in's got a long way to go, but he'll get there and make the catch. But can't complain about a 2 spot. Cotters have the lead. Can Terry lock in here and get some outs? Good inning. 4-3 after 3. Leadoff single, Tawari. Williams base hit, first and second, 1 outs. Wallace feeble strikeout. Cotters don't score. Terry's got 3 lefties. He strikes out 2 of them. 2-out single. Strikes out the side in the 4th. 1-out single. Caleb Cotter, first and third, 1 out for Lang. Double play. You got to be kidding. And Volpe's on second with a stolen base. This game is tied. Vaughn Grissom, and he steals a bag. Wake up, Caleb. Can Terry get 1 more out? He can. Battled through 5 innings, Greg Terry. We will take it. It's time for the offense. Double play. Terry out of energy. That means the feed bullpen has to come in now. Handel Chapo. 4-4 after 6. Leadoff single, Tim Wallace. Base hit, Joel Salin. And the Cotters are in business in the top of the 7th. First and third, nobody out for Adam Price, who's facing a lefty. He's got to be pulled. Shit. He's got to see a pitch first. And he puts it in play. Shit. Judge over. Will they send the runner? Throw comes in, and they do, and the Cotters lead. We'll take it, Price. He swung first pitch before I could pinch hit him, and he got the job done. Tim Wallace scores 5-4 Cotters on the sac fly. Great work by Price against the lefty. Base hit Caleb Cotter. Hit by pitch Sam Holvey. They're loaded for Lang. Have to have a big swing here. Cotters have 15 hits and they only lead by 1. Need to break the game open. There's ball 1 on a knuckle curve. Daniel Lynch on the hill. Lang couldn't come through last time he had a bases loaded at bat. Needs to here. Tawari's on deck. And there's strike 2, 1 and 2. Cannot strike out. Got a piece of the slider to stay alive. Swing and a miss. He struck out Brady Lang. Lang has left 6 runners on base himself in this game despite hitting a 2-run homer in the first. Just unacceptable. And that leaves it up to Kieran Tawari, who had such a great year. 2 for 3 today, hitting righty. Can he deliver the big blow here in the top of the 7th? Fouls off a fastball. Gotta leave this inning with more than 1. Have to with this bullpen situation. That one crushed to left. It's going to hook foul. 103 off the bat was just in front, and that goddamn siren's playing again. Fuck! Stick that siren up their ass with a bases clearing double here, Kieran. Good take, 2 and 2. Swing and a miss. Daniel Lynch struck out Lang and Tawari to get out of it. Unbelievable, man. And now the bullpen's got to get 9 outs. 15 hits and 5 runs, just not good enough. Mike Farmer. 1, 2, 3 inning. Good work. And a solo bomb for some insurance. James Kennedy. Big time. Dade Pitchford, 3 of 4 lefties due up here. Can he get 3 outs? He can. Cotter bullpen coming through. They're going back to Reed for the save today. How about more insurance? Lang is feeble. Nate Reed needs 3 outs to send the Cotters to the ALDS and a leadoff double. Judge flies out, and that brings up the top of the order, Anthony Volpe. That one fouled away. Two more outs to an ALDS appearance. Just missed high. 1-1 on Volpe. Inside, and it's 2-1. That got a lot of plate, and he's lucky he was behind it. It's 2-2. Time to make a pitch. Play your bitch-ass siren now, Yankee Stadium. 2 strikes. Play it. Popped him up on the infield. Joel Salin is there, makes the catch, 2 down. Cotter's an out away from their first playoff series win in 4 years. And Evan Ingram is going to come on. I mean, Bryant Williams has to be trolling everybody. Has to be betting on the Yankees. He has to be. Vaughn Grissom to the plate to face Ingram. Where's that pitch? I mean, where in the fuck is that pitch? How do you miss that call? That one fouled off. Fouled away. He's a strike away. One more strike and the Cotters advance. 1-2 on Vaughn Grissom. Struck him out. Cotters win. And they are headed to the ALDS for the first time in 4 seasons. Evan Ingram actually gets it done in a high leverage spot. And the Cotters come back from down 1-0 in the series and win it. We will play the ALDS tonight unless it goes 5 games, and we'll save game 5 for tomorrow. 4-game maximum. I got 4 games left in me tonight against the Boston Red Sox. Here we go. Cotter's facing the 1 seed. They'll head to Fenway. Rematch of that electric series from season 1 of the franchise. Ho, how good does it feel to be back in the DS, folks. Let's ride. Going to be a tall task going up against this Boston team. But this Cotter team feels different than years past. They're actually clutch. Their offense actually shows up in the playoffs. Evan Ingram actually can get an out in a high leverage situation. Here we go, Cotter offense. Nothing working in the first. Toss looking to bounce back from his shit wild card start. Good start. Base hit Joel Salin. Toss just doesn't have it so far in the playoffs. Has posted a 0 so far, though. Cotter offense, nothing working. Sal Frelick, 3-hole hitter, Brady. 3-hole hitter Sal Frelick on an ALDS team. Troy Williams, solo homer. Cotter's on the board, 1-0. Toss starting to settle in. Leadoff double, Joel Salin. 1-out walk, and it's 1-1. Luis Angel Acuna has tied the ball game. Brady Lang leadoff single, double play ball. Tossed through 6 strong innings. Troy Williams leadoff single. Tim Wallace 2-run homer. Cotters lead it 3-1. And they're not done yet. Maybe they are. Caleb Cotter's feeble. Tosk back out there to face the bottom of the order. 7 one-run innings for Tosk. Bounce back from wild card disaster. And now the bullpen's got to get 6 outs, starting with Handel. And he gives up a solo homer. Luis Angel Acuna's got both Red Sox RBIs. Picks off Sal Frelick. Attaboy, Handel. Not attaboy. Handel has yet to actually get an out this inning. Both outs have been made on the bases. He's gotten bailed out. Pitchford will come in to face Devers. He walks him. Langoliers. Grounds out, and they get out of it. Can the Cotters get some insurance? No. Ingram may have fixed himself. He's out there for the save in game 1. Gets the ground out and a 1-out double. Here we go. Stephen Kwan to the plate. Tying run on second. And Ingram on the hill, on the ground. Holvey makes the play, and there's 2 away. 1 pitch, 1 out for Ingram against the leadoff hitter, and it brings up the Cotter killer, Luis Angel Acuna. He's got both Red Sox RBIs in this game, and he's the last chance here in the 9th, and he popped him up. Price coming in. Price will make the catch, and the Cotters win game 1. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Ingram to lock down the save, and the Cotters come into Boston and take game 1 3-2. Troy Williams goes yard. Tosk was masterful. And Tim Wallace with the huge 2-run homer in the 7th. And this Cotter team has won 3 in a row. Don't let the Cots get hot, as Rourke will face Garrett Whitlock in Game 2 in Boston. And if the Cotters can get out of Boston up 2-0, they will be in business. Here we go. First and third, one out in the first. Kennedy can't get the run home, but Troy Williams can. 1-0 Cotters. Rourke has an early lead to work with. Gets through the first. Bottom of the Cotter order. Salen single. Caught stealing Caleb Cotter. There's a 2-out double, first and second, and this game's tied. Top of the Cotter order. There's a single for Brady Lang. Cotters can't do shit. 1-1 after 3. Cotter offense back up. First and second, one out. They're loaded for Caleb Cotter. Fielder's choice. That brings up Holvey, and they can't score. 1-1 after 4, middle of the Cotter order. Stephen Kwan goes deep, and it's 2-1 Boston. Leadoff walk, back-to-back walks for Salen. They're loaded for Price, and that will do it for Whitlock. The Cotters have a golden opportunity. And it'll be Rydell instead against the lefty here in a huge spot. 2-1 Boston. They're loaded with nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Strike one on Rydell. Just missed on the outside edge. That one in the air to right. This should get the job done to tie the game. Relay comes in not in time, and it is a 2-2 ball game. Good work by Rydell, and the runner on second tags to third. The go-ahead run is 90 feet away for Caleb Cotter. And there's strike one on a cutter. Henches and Sheehan warming in the pen for Boston. And that one sliced foul. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. Can't K there, Caleb. That'll leave it up to Holvey. Good matchup for him against the lefty Zach Thompson, and he missed with the fastball. Inside, 2-0. Entire 8-year career with Cotterville. Where the hell else was he going to go? Fouled off. And that one just missed. This umpire not giving that low pitch. 3-1 on Holvey. Lang waiting on deck. He's feeble in these spots. There's a good pitch full. 3-2. That one driven to right, but it will be caught. And the Cotters strand 2. This game is tied, though, as Rydell will stay in the game and play first. Rourke still working here in the bottom of the 6th. Good work by Rourke so far today. Middle of the Cotter order against Emmett Sheehan. 1-2-3. Rourke got a little left in the tank still. 7 2-run innings from Rourke. Can't ask for anything more. Leadoff single, Troy Williams. Rydell, 2-run homer. Cotters lead at 4-2. Jackson Rydell comes through with the clutchest swing of the game. Handel Chapo coming in. He's got 3 lefties. And he gets through it. Lang base hit. Tawari strikes out Kennedy. And Evan Ingram, can he save his 3rd straight game? Strikes out Devers. Gets Langoliers to ground out. Cotters take a 2-0 series lead. This team is different. They've got some clutch in them as Jackson Rydell comes off the bench and delivers the go-ahead 2-run homer. Rourke was fantastic. Gave up just 1 earned. And the Cotters lead it 2-0. They head back to Cotterville with a chance to close the series. And Greg Terry will get the start. Against who the fuck? Drew Hackenberg. All right, then. Let's close it out right here, Cotters. Why did I click on Connor Rourke? I'm a dumbass. Now he's got to face 3. Well, Connor Rourke's the first guy to start 2 straight playoff games, I guess. Good work, Connor. Connor Rourke gives up a run. And there's a base hit for Kieran Tawari. Cotters lead 2-1. Kennedy triple. Williams 2-run homer. And the Cotters have a 5-1 lead in the first. And here come the Red Sox. It's 5-4, just like that. Greg Terry doesn't have it. Lang 1 out double. And there's a double for Kennedy at 6-4. Second and third 1 out. Caleb Cotter makes it 8-4. Cotter offense is alive here. Terry settling in. Or not. First and second, nobody out. 3 lefties. Runner thrown out. Cotters stay up 8-4. Terry losing energy. That'll do it for him. Mike Farmer going to enter. And the Cotters lead by 4 after 6. One, two, three. First and third 1 out double play ball. Ben Keefe, he's had a shit year. Can he come through here? No, he cannot. Handel Chapo to face the lefty Stephen Kwan. Gets him to fly out. Cotters are 3 outs away from a sweep. Nate Reed will come in to close it out. Save Ingram's arm in a 4-run lead. And it's not going well for Reed. Tying run's going to come to the plate, and Ingram's got to come in. Single, double to start the 9th. And the tying run is up with nobody out. Nate Reed was awful. Cotters just refused to make it easy.
1-0.
Can Ingram get it done? Josh Naylor swings and misses 1-1. That one is crushed to right, but foul towards the ice cream machine where Austin is making his 16th cone of the night. Outside, it's full with Devers on deck. Please get this out. He got him. Struck him out with a fastball in the zone. And there's one away. Big out for Ingram. And that brings up Rafael Devers. And there's strike one. Ingram has totally turned the narrative on his playoff performance to this point. He's still got 2 outs to get here. That one lined to right, back near the wall, and Williams makes the catch. Runner tags the third. Nice play, Troy Williams. And there are 2 away. The Cotters are an out away from the ALCS. Langoliers fouls it away. Oh, man, where'd that miss, Ump? Perfectly executed front door slider. That one. Play made! Evan Ingram got him! Cotters sweep the Red Sox. They're headed to the ALCS for just the second time in franchise history. Cotters have won 5 in a row here in the playoffs. They knock off the number 1 seed in 3. This Cotter team might have the magic. This might be the year. Have a day, James Kennedy. And have a day bullpen other than Nate Reed. Cotters will play the winner of Detroit and Cleveland, and it'll be Detroit. The 2-seeded Detroit Tigers in the ALCS. We will play the 2 Detroit games, the first 2 games of this series, since that ALDS took so quick. And then we'll play the rest of the postseason tomorrow night. Actually, no, the Cubs play late this week, so might have some nights off of the Cotters, although they're fucking terrible, so I'll probably start the Cotters after they're down 5-0. Jackson Jobe will start for Detroit. Base hit Sam Holvey, double play Brady Lang. Tosk on the hill, coming off 7 one-run innings in the DS, and works around some trouble in the first. Back-to-back walks. Tim Wallace gets the Cotters on the board, 1-0 in the second. Two-run homer, Josh Lowe. 2-1 Tigers. Offense got to get going here. 1 out, and Caleb Cotter gives the Cotters the lead with a 2-run homer. Leadoff double, Logan O'Hop. Tosk works around it. 3-2 Cotters after 5. 2-base error. Sailing to the plate to face Brandon Hughes. 2-run double. It's 5-2 Cotters. Cotters are absolutely rolling. Tosk through 6 innings. Top of the Cotter order now. 1 out double Brady Lang. Tosk into the 7th. And he's through it. 7 2-run frames for Tosk. 5-2 Cotters heading to the bottom of the 8th inning. Mike Farmer will pitch. 2-out double Vidal Brujan, and they can't do anything with it. Leadoff walk Caleb Cotter. Evan Ingram has a 3-run cushion to try and get the Cotters' 6th straight win of the playoffs, and he does it. Cotters win again, 6 in a row. They take a 1-0 lead in Detroit. Connor Rourke on the mound after starting 2 straight games in the DS. Cotters are red hot. They'll face Mike Soroka, who's somehow turned his career around. Here we go. Top of the Cotter order goes down feebly. And Vidal Brujan solo homer off of Connor Rourke. 1-0 Detroit in the first. Rourke just doesn't have it early. Works around that trouble, though, and Joel Salin has tied the game 1-1. Evan Carter makes it 2-1 Tigers. Jazz Chisholm on second, first and third, 1 out. Caleb Cotter catches him stealing. Lang leadoff walk. First and second, 1 out, double play. How many double plays can you hit into? 2 walks in the inning for Rourke. He looks like dog shit. My God, he's got to come out. First and second, 2 outs for Holvey. Youngman's going to have to eat a couple innings here. Good work. 3-1 Detroit. Can the Cotter offense mount a rally? Second and third, 2 outs. Huge at bat for Wallace here. Single could tie this game, although Kennedy's the runner on second. That one driven in the air to left. Going back and making the catch is Evan Carter. And the Cotters strand 2 in scoring position. Youngman back out there. 1, 2, 3. He's gone 6 up, 6 down. He's gone 9 up, 9 down. Top of the Cotter order. 2-run homer to tie it. Brady Lang. How clutch is that? Youngman has yet to allow a base runner, and there's his first, and there's his second. Two-run homer by Clark. And the Tigers lead it in the bottom of the 8th. And this terrorist can't throw a strike. And the win streak is going to end here. Eight 3 Tigers. They score 5 in the bottom of the 8th. Series even at 1. I think that'll do it for tonight. Our viewership is so high right now, though. You know what? Let's keep cooking for a couple more games. We know this viewership will never come back. Let's go, Terry. Leadoff double. Here comes the Cotter offense against Chase Petty. Terry pitching well through 3, but the Cotter offense doesn't have a base runner. And there's a solo homer, 1-0 Detroit. How about get someone on? There's Sam Hovey. 2-run homer, Kieran Tawari. Cotters lead at 2-1, and Troy Williams goes deep. It's 3-1 in the 4th. Bruhan cuts into the deficit. It's 3-2, but there's the run right back. Adam Price, RBI single. Can Terry get through 6? Yes. Good work, Greg Terry. 4-2 Cotter lead. And now a 6-2 Cotter lead, James Kennedy with a big swing. Reed to the hill here. 1-2-3 inning. Handel Chapo to the hill. 1-2-3 inning. Cotter's 3 outs away from taking the series lead. James Kennedy legs out a triple. Must have found the notch. And a base hit. Tim Wallace makes it 7-2. We can go to Andrew Tyson here to try and get the final 3. And he does it. Cotters take a 2-1 lead with a 7-2 win here in Cotterville. Game 4 of this 7-game set means I think we need a number 4 starter here. So Amari's going to get the ball. Unless we want to go Tosk on short rest here and then set him up for Game 7 if necessary. That's actually what we'll do instead. Tosk back on the hill. Here we go. Solo homer, Evan Carter. Detroit takes an early 1-0 lead. That's nothing for this Cotter offense the way they've been swinging it, though. Max Clark owns us. My God, he's our father. Cotter offense always starts slow, every game. Other than that 1 5-run inning they had. 9 up and 9 down for Clemente. And there is the first base runner, a 2-out double by Kieran Tawari. Tosk looking really good, but the Cotters trail 1-0. Leadoff single, Adam Price, 2-run homer, Caleb Cotter. Cotters take the lead in the 6th. How about that? First and second, 2 outs and a strikeout. Tossed back to work. He's through 7. 2 hits allowed for Tosk, and Salen with some insurance, a solo blast. Caleb Cotter, second of the game. It's 5-1. Tosk back to work. He's through 8. With a 4-run lead, we're going to preserve Tosk's arm in case a Game 7's needed and go to Dade Pitchford. Hopefully he's not needed, though, as the Cotters take a 3-1 series lead. 5-1 your final from Cotterville. A game away from the World Series for the first time in franchise history. Caleb Cotter goes yard twice and drives in 4. And it'll be Connor Rourke against Jackson Jobe. to try and send the Cotters to their first World Series in 8 years. And Rourke working on some short rest as he's been used quite a bit. Three-1 series lead for the Cotters, and they got Rourke on the hill at home with a chance to go to the World Series. Cotter offense doing their classic start slow routine. Max Clark is our literal father. This guy can't record an out against us. And there is an RBI double. Joel Salin and Adam Price. RBI single, 2-0 Cotters in the second. Can Rourke settle in here and cook? Top of the Cotter order. First and second one out. Williams, fielder's choice. There's a walk for Joel. Two-base error, Price. Cotter can't come through, but Hovey can. 3-0 Cotters. They are starting to feel it here in Cotterville. As Rourke is mowing them down. Doesn't have his full energy, though, as he's starting to lose it, but he gets through 6 shutout. How about a 7th? 7 shutout for Connor Rourke. Cotter's 6 outs away from the World Series. Mike Farmer to the mound. Strikes out O'Hop. Strikes out Young. 3 outs away for Cotterville. And they have a chance to tack on. Price, fielder's choice, out at the plate. Cotter walks. 4-0 Cotters. And Ingram's going to come in. Pop-up. Single. 2-run homer. Let's not do this again, Evan. You had a 4-run lead, Evan. Still plenty of breathing room here. 4-2, 1 away, nobody on. And that one a little blooper. Tawari coming in. He's going to make the catch. Cotters are an out away. One more out, and it's Daddy to the plate. Max Clark. Thank God he's not the tying run. There is strike one from Ingram. Yeah, that one just low. 2-2 Cotters. 1 strike away from the World Series. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Cotters are headed to the World Series for the first time. Evan Ingram locks it down. Cotters are American League champions in 2031. And they are headed to their first World Series in franchise history. They've won 9 of their last 10 playoff games. How about it? The big Cotters break through finally in the playoffs and get the job done in front of their home crowd. Connor Rourke was simply spectacular in this game. And the Cotters have a date in the World Series. And they will face the winner of Cubs and Giants. And it'll be the San Francisco Giants against the Cotterville Big Cotters in the World Series. And that'll come at you tomorrow night, if the Feebles feeble. against the real-life San Francisco Giants. We will have Cotter World Series action tomorrow, and we will jump in far more often to key moments throughout the games in that series. Until then, it's been a heck of a night. The Cotters are American League champs, and I'm going to award, personally, the ALCS MVP award to Caleb Cotter. His postseason numbers are elite. He had the 2-homer game. He homered 3 times in the series. 14 ribbies. Caleb Cotter's your ALCS MVP. Good night, Big Cotter Nation.